this should be pretty quick. We're just going to drop some RAM in here. Discussions about RAM. I remember back in the day, RAM was all about installing it in the slot closest to the CPU and then out. All the recent builds I've seen, like my buddies have more recent builds than I do, and they have installed these do not mix memory kits. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yep. XMP, we're going to hopefully run XMP on the BIOS. Yeah, enable XMP. Yeah, profile and BIOS to, yep, all right. Reach the array over clock. We don't want to usage in the manner consistent with the manufacturer for extended product information, whatever. So I'm just going to install these on, it's not channel match, so I'm not going to put them next to each other. I'm going to put one in this far slot and the third slot. So if we're just labeling them 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to do the one in the 3 slot. Now that's what I've seen in my friends' computers, and so I'm just going to mimic that based on no information whatsoever. Okay, that's pretty thin. It looks pretty fragile. Do these have a, you can see all the information right there. Timing, speed, all that stuff. The old ones, was it DDR4 or whatever, had the notch offset, so it was very easy to determine how you mount these. I'm gonna, let's see. Let's try to rotate the computer so we can all see a little bit better. Okay, so I can see the space right here, and so that's where this goes. So it would go in this orientation. Okay, we're going to start with the number 3 slot or 2 slot, depending on how you're looking at it. These are open. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Get that aligned. Let's double check the pins, make sure they're all right. Seems correct. Okay, everything looks good. Let's see if we can get this mounted here. Usually when you push these in, the clamps on the side close in, or yeah, like that. Kind of an awkward angle there, but we got it. We'll do the next one here. Again, we're looking for that little tab with no connector, lining it up right there in the number 1 slot or the number 4 slot, depending on how you look at it. And then we'll cinch that in. Memory installed. I always like installing memory. Either way, we'll see how that works out. So now I need to put this fan back in. I wonder which way, I really do want it to go that way. So I can just pull these mounting things off and I can flip the fan. Alright, we have arrived at GPU time. The not so big reveal, I mean, it's just a 470. Not an overclocked, not a 470 Ti. I just need a workhorse video card to do video editing. That's it. You know, keep up with Adobe. I mean, so that's what this is. More studio than like all this fancy stuff. We just need a video card. So this is it. It just occurs to me, when I installed when I built my computer 13 years ago, I just needed one PCIe power cable, right? So this is a 6 plus 2, so it's an 8. If you put them together, you can see the clip in the middle, so that'll work as an 8. So it occurs to me I need 2. So before I even open this, I need to install another power cable here, annoyingly, and then I'll worry about cable management. I also want to be sure that it fits here, because I did buy, as you saw earlier, a vertical, so a ribbon cable, so I can mount it vertically if I want. And I'm thinking, looking at the space here, it looks like there's plenty of space. I'm just going to try mounting it here on the motherboard. which means I need to pull these two. So so I'm bringing you along on everything here. So here's another PCIe slot. So here's the 8-pin connector to the power supply, and here's the 6+2. So annoying how they do this. The 6+2 adapter for the graphics card. All right. So I think we need 2 of these. So I'll plug this one in. All right. Let's. The power supply is here, so I need to just flip it. All right. Flip this thing up like this. Bring you guys along in this stunning new development. Watch me plug in 8-pin PCIe 8-pin, and then totally block your view so you can't even see what's going on. Right there. Okay. Then we're going to string this through here. Okay. So now we should have all the power we need. Now I want to take off, here, let's rock this back down. All right, here we go. Okay. Now we're going to actually spin it this way because we're trying to take these off, and they're more than thumb tight, which means I need our old friend, Not So Rusty. Back these off just a little bit. All right. Usually I have to unscrew these, and what break things off, and like when you install your GPU, you have to be committed. Okay, those 2 thumb screws are off. It should be these 2 slots. One, 2. Let's see how it goes. We'll leave the 2 thumb screws there. All right, here we go. Do we need to knife this open, or can we just peel? Yeah, we can just peel. All right. GPU time. And let's open this up. There it is, in all of its glory, in a 100% static resistant bag. All right. Static resistant tape, GeForce RTX. Let's make sure that that's open. We're going to, hold on, what's going on with this thing? Okay, sounds a little crunchy. Pull this out. GeForce, okay, I'm looking at the power connectors. Oh, there's only one, so I got a little ahead of myself. My buddies have 2, so I thought I might need 2, but I only need 1 8-pin. It's just the 470, it's not the Ti. All right, let's rock and roll. Okay. And then we have a cover here. And let's see how this integrates into our system. So I have some concerns because, number one, that did not quite clear. Here we go. I need to see. Okay, and then we just insert it into the slot. Let me make sure I'm lined up properly. Click. All right, it seems to have fit. Okay, so we just need one of these. Let's see. See, this is where cable management plays a big role. Okay, so the clip's on that side, so it will look like this going in. PCIe. You saw it in the PCIe power slot there. We're going to bundle these together. Install power. And I'm probably going to try to mount this here. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that should work. All right, so we heard that click into place. It's lined up appropriately. I'm going to put 2 thumb screws in here to hold this in place. I'm pretty impressed with this case. Makes my life pretty easy here. All right. So we have that one back in place. Let me check this one, sorry. And then the last one right here. All right. We have a pretty fun build here. With some fun components, a rusty screwdriver, and next we have our GPU installed. Next we're just going to do some cable management and plugging a lot of things in. So you're going to see me wiring the USB. The case has some USB and USB 3 and various other things that need to be connected into the motherboard. You're going to watch me do that. Then we're going to plug her in, fire her up, and start putting out fires. Hopefully not literal fires. I'm going to unplug this extra PCIe power cable that I plugged in that I don't need. Let's do that right now. Okay, so make sure that this is the right one. I'm just keeping it away from all these components. This is, in fact, not in use. We can verify that because we just pulled it all through. I love modular PSUs. All right, so everything looks good. So let's undo this bundle, and next video, finishing up.